and welcome to today's video. Today is like kind of a half vlog, half like me talking. Kind of the main theme of this video is like a 2023 get ready with me for the year. So I'm super excited. I watched a ton of these on YouTube. So I'm excited to kind of finally be making my own. But I kind of want to, so Ty's cousin, she and I are super close. We're really good friends. She was actually in the camping vlog, which I actually did not get posted. I do want to apologize for that. I was going to post that this last week, but for whatever reason, when some of the videos, like clips I recorded, they just didn't like save to my phone right. So anytime I would upload them to the software to like clip all the videos together, and I tried a couple different softwares, they just wouldn't load in. Like they would sit there and load and load and load. And so I would try to like download the video and see if they were loaded, and it just wasn't showing. And it like would just show a gray screen. So, and again, I tried on a couple different softwares, so it wasn't my software. I genuinely just think it was how the videos downloaded for whatever reason. So hopefully that doesn't happen again anytime soon. But, yeah, so this one, I initially was just going to do like a day in the life, but I didn't have enough clips. And I wound up doing more that I felt like actually went with the theme of what I was doing in that one. And so Brea and I hung out, and we went and got coffee, and then we got the stuff to make vision boards for the year. And that was super fun. I'll like insert those clips and everything. And then after we did that, we made the vision boards, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the clips of like us getting coffee and getting the stuff to make our vision boards, and then I'll jump back over here and do the rest. So catch you in a minute. Hello everyone, welcome to today's vlog. This is a super fun one. I'm really excited. Sorry in advance if I sound kind of bad. My allergies have been super flared up lately. I'm not sick or anything, but there are tons of allergens in the air right now. So I am like, my throat just sounds bad, but I swear like I'm not sick or anything. But yeah, so for today's vlog, Ty's cousin Brea is in town, and she and I love to hang out when she's here. So we're gonna go get some coffee and sit there and work on because we're both in like wintermester courses for our respective colleges. And so we're gonna work on that. I've got some photos to edit. So we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna go get the stuff to make vision boards, and we're gonna do that. So I'm super excited. Gonna be a fun little hangout, and so I'm excited to bring you along. I've got all my stuff. I've got my tote bag from Radiant Honey. It's got like my computer and my iPad, so I can do some work. And then I've also got my Stanley Cup, of course. So it's gonna be a fun vlog. I'm really excited, so stay tuned. Okay, so I got Brea. So we're on our way. We just got it mapped up, and it's gonna take us like 48 minutes, but so yeah.
Mountains, I see the moon, and so it begins. I have no doubt, I know you really want to stay till our fires burn out. Days like this will slow.
We finished our coffee and everything. Look how cute this little place is though. So we are about to head out though. So now we're gonna get our to-go drinks, and then we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby and get our vision board stuff, and we're gonna go make them. Okay, I got my salted vanilla cold brew with oat milk to go. And look at how pretty it is. There's a little pond. Such a cute little area. I'll definitely be coming back, but yeah. Okay, we're at Hobby Lobby. Okay, we are home. We're working on printing our stuff for our vision boards. We picked a bunch of pictures and put them on like sheets of paper so that we could print them. And then we're gonna craft them. We're having a good time. I'm so excited. They're gonna be so cute.
break. We got hungry. Ty's getting gas. So we're gonna go to Red Lobster and then we're gonna pick it up.
Closer, but it will never land.
Okay, they are done. We had the best time. So that one's mine. And that's Brea's. But yeah, we had the best time. Like, it was so fun to get to hang out and like pick all these together and just it was just a blast. So I highly recommend like doing this with your friends or just with yourself, but it definitely like sets you in the mood to just like kill it this new year, you know? And then there's the reality of it, our little mess. So, but we did have the best time, if you can't obviously tell.
Okay, so we had a super good time. I want to kind of show you my vision board, and it'll kind of help put in perspective my goals that I had for the year and kind of how I did a reset. Like you saw in the video, we did decide to do like these cardboard, like little cork board type things. And I think that was a really cool choice. We wound up pinning them, and we thought that was fun because, you know, if later in the year our goals and our visions shift, we can always shift our board with them. And so, yeah, we had a really good time. But yeah, I just kind of want to show you mine and like detail what's going on. So that is the final project, the final product. I wanted the pictures to kind of hang off. I want things to either be super symmetrical or like shifty. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm gonna just get a little closer so I can kind of show you. But I feel like my little like text boxes are kind of like they kind of sum up well like what my main goals were. So I have like a new era of me. Like I just want to go into this year and be fully myself, you know. I want to do things that make me happy and like that love others well and that glorify God, which is also this one. God's plan is greater than my plan. Because like I said, I think in my intro video, I am a Christian, and so I do want to like just constantly work to like improve my own living of that lifestyle, and I am qualified. As I said in my Get to Know Me video, I am graduating college this year, and that is giving me a lot of anxiety because I'm like, okay, well, what if I don't get hired? What if no one wants to hire me? And also just like with doing what I want, like starting a YouTube and like starting to be active on social media, I'm like, okay, what if people don't like me? What if people don't want me? And like, I am trying to learn that I am qualified, you know? And so that's that one. And then content creation. Obviously, I'm trying to do my YouTube. I'm working on my TikTok and my Instagram. So definitely be sure to go check those out. It's all at Emily Dietzman. So just go check those out. But yeah, that's a big one for me this year. And then I create loving and healthy relationships. I just want to be a very loving person, and I want to be able to set boundaries for myself and not let myself get walked on, and like just cultivate really great relationships all around this year, you know? And then a lot of my pictures, I feel like there's kind of a few different themes. Like, you know, like I said, I'm married. Like I want to just like really love on Ty and like feel love there. There's some like with healthy food and drink because I do want to like eat and drink healthy. There's some coffee because like I want to just like make the best coffees this year. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I do want to. I love coffee and I want to keep improving at it. Books all over, like a Bible. I want to just read in general more. And my tattoos. I want to get some more tattoos this year. I actually got one today, but that's in a video to come. So you'll probably see that next week. But yeah, I did go ahead and include that because it is fun for me to do. And then like a lot of just friendship pictures. I want to build really meaningful friendships this year as well. And then I think kind of the last theme is like outdoors. Like there are a few of like, there's one with a hammock and a book and like the mountains. Like I said, Ty and I have decided we really enjoy camping, so we want to do that a lot this year. And so yeah, those are kind of like that kind of I feel like that kind of like gets you into like my goals that I set for myself this year. Well, so because this is like a get ready with me for 2023 video, I kind of wanted to tell you some things that I did to prep for the year. So number one, you saw it, we created a vision board. I feel like that helped me to really channel like what I want out of this year, you know, so that I can make it happen. Number 2, setting goals for myself. And I actually have my list of goals right here. I'm going to read those in a little bit, just to kind of give you some ideas. And then I completely deep cleaned my house. I like went into every room and organized and like cleaned it all. Like I work most efficiently in a space that's completely clean and decluttered, and I wanted to go into this year with that space. And so I did that. I cleaned our kitchen, I deep cleaned the bathroom, I cleaned up this room because this is kind of our storage room / like office / like just a menagerie of things, but we had things just kind of everywhere, and now I have everything in like nice little tubs, and I've got my desk all organized, and then we've got our workout equipment and stuff in here as well. And then I'm still working on our bedroom. Our bedroom's pretty clean. It's just the closet is a little bit of a mess, but we're working on it. We're getting there. And so yeah, those are kind of the main 3 things I did this year. I think starting the year with a clean like aspect is just so helpful. And so I think if you take one thing away from this video, it would be to like make your environment one you want to be in, because you're not going to get any of your stuff done if you don't do that as efficiently, you know. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, Ty and I actually had a night where we like made dinner together and sat on the ground and had like a little candle or whatever and wrote out our goals for the year. And I'm not going to share his because they're kind of his thing, but I am going to go ahead and share mine and then our couple goals. And again, these are just my personal goals. This is not me saying you should have these goals. I think goals are definitely good to have. I think there is kind of a weird stigma around New Year's resolutions, and like it's like an end all be all type thing. And I don't think that's how it should be. I think it is a nice time to think about, okay, what do I want from this year, and to start setting goals. But I don't think we should pressure ourselves so much that it's like, if I don't complete this goal, like, that's it, you know? I don't think that's healthy. I don't think it sets you up for success. And so we just went ahead and listed our goals, and I'm just going to say right now, like, I'm already not doing the best on some of mine, you know? But, like, I'm just trying to grow. I'm not trying to, like, it's not like if I don't accomplish my goals, something happens. It's just like, this is an opportunity for me to grow, and I'm working on that, you know? And so, but again, these are my goals. Feel free to take them and make them your own, but also, like, there's absolutely no pressure to do so. You don't have to have any goals if you don't want to. I like having goals all the time because it helps me to get stuff done. I'm very type A. I like to know what I'm working towards because it helps me to work more efficiently, because I know that there's a reason I'm working, and it's not just because I have to work, you know? Anyway, that being said, my first goal is to be my best, healthiest self mentally, physically, and spiritually. I think obviously physical health is kind of a big goal for a lot of people. I'm kind of like on my own little journey in that, and it's been really nice because I'm learning the ways I like to move the best, and like the foods that nourish my body the best, and I think I'm in the best spot I've ever been with both of those things. So I feel like this goal is going really well, actually. Mentally, because I mean, this is just such a broken society, you know, like everyone has like, or a lot of people have like mental health issues, and you know, I want to be myself, like my best self mentally, and whatever that may entail throughout the year, you know, I want to make sure to keep that in check. And then spiritually, because like I said, my faith is very important. I do want to grow in that, and I think, you know, I'm not placing a specific, I want to read the Bible in a whole year, you know, but I do want to like do what I feel is healthiest in that, you know. I want to be this is number 2. I want to just in general be a more loving person. I think I'm a very loving person. Don't get me wrong, but like I always think you can grow in that, you know, and I think it's a field that's great to grow in because from love stems kindness, stems understanding, stems all these amazing qualities. And I think a lot of times we don't really work to be loving people. And I mean, like I said, I do feel that I'm very loving, but I want to be even more so. Like I want when people think of me to be like, oh, she's very loving, she's very kind, she's very whatever quality they think I am that stems from being loving. And so that's kind of a big thing I want to focus on this year. That's kind of my word for the year is loving. So yeah, that's also something I did. I forgot to say that. I picked a word for the year. I know that kind of is one that people don't love, and I can see why. Like it can get a little tricky trying to pinpoint like a specific word, and I think we get caught up. I mean, I think there are just so many little things we get caught up in sometimes. But this, I just felt like was what I wanted to define my year was love. So I did go ahead and include that. And then number 3 is I want to cook one new recipe a week. This one, I really enjoy cooking. I grew up cooking with my mom. It was one of my favorite things that we did was cooking and baking together, which I'll go ahead and say the next goal, number 4, was to bake once a month at least, because I found like getting married young, obviously our budget is small, you know, and so sometimes it's easier to just like make the same meals over and over and over again and to like not buy the groceries to bake because it's just an extra expense to do what? Eat cookies? But like it is something I really enjoy and am passionate about, and I think that this year for me is about like, because I want to be more loving, I need to love myself more as well. And part of that is like embracing my passions. And I do love cooking and I love baking, and I would love to, you know, cultivate more of that this year. So that was 3 and 4. And then the last one for just me is to read 50 books. I've not touched a book all year. I finished one that I'd started like before Christmas because everything just got so crazy busy, and I kind of go through spells of reading. Like sometimes I read a lot, sometimes I don't read at all. You know, sometimes I'm finishing a book in like a day. Other times I don't finish a book for a whole month because I just get busy and caught up and I don't prioritize reading. But I've always loved reading, and it is something I want to prioritize. And so I think this new year for me hopefully will hold more reading because, I mean, like I said, and it's an escape. It's something I enjoy. It's a hobby. And so I do need to work to prioritize that. So I'm setting a goal to read 50 books that hopefully I can hold myself accountable for that. And so, yeah, those are my personal goals. And then now on to the goals that Ty and I set as a couple. There are only 4, but I feel like there'll be something we can work on throughout the whole year, you know? And so, I don't know, I'm just excited. I think it's a good amount. I think we're going to be able to accomplish it. I think it's realistic. So, yeah. We want to, number 1, do a Bible study. We're trying to grow in our faith as a couple. And, like, we like read the Bible together, but we feel it'd be more like valuable to read like a study, like a Bible study at some point, or like do a devotional. So if you have any recommendations for those, definitely be sure to drop them below. We're always open to whatever. We want to work out together. Ty has wanted to start working out more. Like I said, I kind of found my own like rhythm for my own movement, but it is really fun to hold each other accountable and to work out together. And so that's kind of something we want to start doing more too. Number 3, we want to find a mutual hobby. This one I found really interesting. This was kind of his idea. We want to find something we really enjoy doing together. Like, I know I said, like, we realized we started really enjoying camping together, which I'll just go ahead and say number 4 is to go camping 12 times, which we wanted to go camping every month, but there are some months where it's too hot, or since I'm graduating in May, we're not sure we're going to be able to go in May, and, like, in July, we're going on a trip with my parents, and so we just aren't sure we'll be able to camp every month, but there are some months we can camp, like, twice, you know, like, by the end of this weekend, we'll have camped twice in January, you know, so our goal is to camp 12 times, but anyway, back to the mutual hobby. We want something we can just do together, like, we've talked about painting together. We've talked about like reading together. We don't really know what that would look like yet, but we do just want to find something that we can do together, because right now we watch a lot of movies together and it's fun, but you know, there are only so many movies you can watch, you know, and so we are looking for something new. So also that, if you have any recommendations for hobbies you do on your own or with your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, just drop that below too. It would be so nice to see other people's ideas. But yeah, those are my 2023 goals and my 2023 vision board, and just kind of how I set myself up for the new year. I apologize about last week's video. I still don't know what happened. I'm working to make sure it doesn't happen in the future, but we shall see. Thanks for tuning in today. I know this video was kind of longer, so if you stuck around, thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on all my other socials. It's just at Emily Dietzman. And comment down below how you're getting ready for the new year. And I would love to check that out. And so, yeah, I hope to see you guys all next week. Have the best weeks ever. Bye.